Hey guys, welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a monster analysis on the monster Mekantor, which is going to be the upcoming Tail Challenge monster. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know if this monster is actually worth spending your gems on. So I hope you're all excited for today's video. If you are, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, we're going to get started. Monster just went ahead and posted this on their Twitter. I feel like they kind of got lazy with their, remember when they made the little short videos for monsters? They would have the short video and then it would be the actual like monster like stat sheet. You guys remember that? I feel like they're getting a little lazy on that, huh? They were like, you know what, we're just gonna make it for a little bit and then we're just gonna stop doing it. But anyways, let me actually go ahead and tap on the actual thing here. Here we go. So we have Mekantor. Mekantor is the new monster and it's actually a light with earth element. It is a mythic monster, not an ancestral. It is in 2 books for Team Wars. I'm not sure what that one is. Is that Evil Legions? I think it's supposed to be Evil Legions. We can check on a bit. And then we have Mechanical. Let's take a look at the skills, the 4 skills that they put up here. Normally, the 4 skills that they put up here are like the best skills for the monster. I also went ahead and moved my webcam so you guys can actually see the skills sheet. So we have Weaponized Heat, which is a low light damage to one enemy, applies sunburn to one enemy, gives one extra turn. Okay. We have more extra turn skills. Then you have Infective Protocol, which is a moderate earth damage to one enemy, applies nanovirus to one enemy, and earth weakness. Chronos Protocol gives anticipation to itself, applies true vision. Weaponized Photons, low light damage to all enemies, applies light weakness to all enemies and total blind. I do like that last skill, but other than that, everything else is like garbage. I'm just being honest here. I'm trying to save you guys some gems. This monster, I don't know. Based off these 4 skills, which is supposed to be the best skills, it's not really that good, but it's alright. Let's take a look at the remaining skills in a bit, but let's take a look at the stats. We get about 1.8 million life, 36,688 power, and 20,368 speed. Take a look at the traits. Traits are important for monsters. We have, I believe that's tough. It's either tough or hardened. I believe it's tough. We have immune to blind and then area light weakness. The area light weakness can be nice, but that's about it. You get the total blind to all enemies, but this monster doesn't have a single PER skill. It doesn't have anything special in terms of like trait wise. I do like the light weakness and that's about it. Honestly, maybe the tough too, but like give it something else that will make this monster stand out from all the other ones. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, this might be another monster that you guys might have to skip. Alright, so here's the actual stat sheet, like in terms of like all skills. We do have tough, I was right about that. So it is tough at rank 0, which is actually better than hardened, so I'll take that. Relic wise, you have mask and trap, which isn't actually that bad. I do like those relics on this monster. And then for books, you have Star Sailors, Mechanical, and Evil Legions. I was right about Evil Legions. So yeah, these 2 will be nice for like Team Wars. I'm not sure if Star Sailors is actually like one of the Team War restrictions now. Basic attacks, we have this Gaze skill, which is a moderate earth damage to one enemy, applies daze to one enemy. It is 22 stamina, costs 0 cooldown. So kind of spammable as long as you have the stamina, obviously, which you should because Mask and Trap, they're both relics that could give you stamina. Exploit Illumination. This one's a low light damage to all enemies, applies light weakness. That one I can see some players like running that. Moderate earth damage to one enemy, applies daze to one enemy, applies earth weakness to one enemy. And you have Exploit Plasma, which is a low light damage to all enemies, applies daze to all enemies, and applies sunburn. You do have this one right here, which we already saw. Actually, these are the remaining 4 that we saw. In terms of the 4, here's the thing. If anything, you can run something else besides the extra turn skill because all you're dealing is just that low light damage with sunburn. Getting the extra turn, like, come on, that's not really doing much. If anything, you could probably swap that out with maybe Exploit Illumination, but again, you already get that area light weakness with the ultimate, not the ultimate, sorry, with the traits, you know, that status caster that you're getting. And besides that, there's also this other skill that gives that. So, you know what, I would say just run the 4 skills that are given, the tier 2 and 3. Just run them. It's okay, even just run that extra turn skill. Ultimate, you have high security mode, which is a evasion to all allies, applies triple damage to all allies, gives one extra, oh sorry, it applies the triple damage to all allies during 1 turn and then gives anticipation to all allies. That's actually a really good ultimate. It's actually fantastic ultimate. I like that. Now, besides the ultimate, everything else I'm not really a huge fan of. Again, the only thing I really like is the fact that this monster, whatchamacallit, has that light weakness to everybody as a status caster, and honestly that's about it. I do like the relics as well. but in terms of skills, it could have been better. In terms of traits, it could have been better too, slightly better than this. You know what I mean? Or at least if the traits would have that, if the traits was that, at least the skills could have, you know, stood out a little bit, because this might be another monster that you might have to skip, guys. In terms of relics, sorry, not relics. We're gonna get into the relics in just a second, but in terms of runes, I'm sure many of you guys want to know. I'd highly recommend giving in either team speed with speed, or you could do just full speed or full team speed. That also works out. So it's either speed or team speed. Just do a mix or one of them alone. You know what I mean? But besides that, that's just about it for the runes. For the relics mask, I'd highly recommend giving in either Bio Warbot mask or Torvox's mask. Any of the masks really works out for this monster. In terms of trap, you could do like Adderlast trap. I think that's a fantastic one for this monster. Adderlast trap. I would do probably not Nebulance trap. That's a legendary one. Honestly, any of the mythic ones. Even something as old as a wormhole trap would work, but I know a lot of you guys nowadays have better relics than that. So anything with ancestral, or you know, what you might call it, the obsidian ones. So that's about it for trap. But yeah, mask, Byromor mask, Torvox mask, Tetsuman's mask, there's a lot to play around with. But anyways guys, so that's pretty much it with like in terms of analysis for this monster. Now when it comes down to investing in this monster, would I recommend investing in this monster? No. So no, I highly wouldn't recommend investing in this monster. I would say just skip it for this time around. I know some of you guys probably had lots of gems saved up, or probably didn't, and you're like, thank god this monster sucks, I'm not gonna spend any gems. Yeah, the monster, not really the best. It doesn't have anything to stand out against all the other ones. Actually, if anything, for the light category, I would actually go with the Ion V2, or is it V3, one of the two. You know the Ion monster? The one that gives like triple damage, has light weaknesses and stuff. I'd rather go with that. That's an excellent supporter. This one, not so much. Anyways guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today's monster video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and anyway, let's see you guys next one. Peace out.